In this video, we will go over how to insert the Guardian Sensor 3. Please be sure to watch the video all the way through before attempting to insert the sensor yourself. When you are ready, gather the following supplies: a Guardian Sensor 3, the 1-press Serdar, 2 pieces of oval tape, your fully charged transmitter, an alcohol wipe, a skin tack wipe, if needed, any other optional off-the-shelf adhesive you plan to use, and a sharps container. If you require assistance to insert, you will also need to provide gloves and sterile gauze for the person assisting. Be sure to review the user guide for more information on assisted insertion. Wash your hands before you begin. Next, you'll need to choose a site to insert the sensor. The shaded areas on the abdomen and the back of the upper arms are recommended for insertion. For best glucose sensor performance, be sure to avoid sites where your clothing may rub or constrict. For example, your belt line. You should also avoid sites where your body naturally bends, or where there is a great deal of motion, and sites that are scarred or have hardened tissue or stretch marks. Be sure to rotate your sensor sites in order to avoid tissue damage that could occur from overuse. Clean the insertion site with alcohol and let the skin dry before inserting the sensor. Do not use any other product or tape on the site before inserting the sensor. Let's take a closer look at the Guardian Sensor 3. The sensor is attached to the top of the plastic pedestal that keeps the sensor in place while loading the Serdar. The plastic pedestal has 2 arms on either side. On the top of the sensor is the needle housing which holds the needle in place. The needle is removed after insertion. Now let's take a look at the Serdar. The Serdar has a thumbprint marking on one side, where you will hold the Serdar, while loading the sensor. On either side of the Serdar are 2 large green buttons. To insert the sensor into your body, you will place your thumb and forefinger on the small bumps on these buttons and press once. Don't do this yet. Open the Guardian Sensor 3 package. Remove the sensor by holding the plastic pedestal. Do not hold it by the sensor or needle housing, as this could damage the sensor. Place the sensor with its pedestal on a clean, flat surface, such as a table. Make sure the sensor's adhesive tab is tucked under the sensor connector and snaps.